rise to the occasion. Whether that's someone who's already here or an outsider ready to step in and lead the charge. Who is going to be the superstar to lead us to that next level? Well, we're going to answer that question starting next Monday on Raw with the WWE Draft.
The WWE Draft kicks off next Monday. That's huge news.
Raw and SmackDown GMs Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis have decisions to make that will shape the future of WWE. Now, I know I'm supposed to be impartial, but as a chief content officer, I'm going to drop a couple of hints about who I think will be selected #1 overall and become the leader of this new era. This individual is going to be a force in the men's division for years to come. I've seen his potential for greatness already as a decorated champion from MMA. That's right. I think you might know who I'm talking about. They could be the next big crossover star from the cage to the squared circle to lead the new era of WWE. It all starts at the draft when we take the next step in WWE's revolution.
The CCO just alluded to the fact that we might have an MMA champion going #1 overall.
I can't wait for draft night.
Hello there. So nice to finally meet you. I'm Troy Simpkin, seasoned and esteemed WWE producer.
Hey, Troy. Nice to meet you, too.
We are so excited for your arrival at WWE. There's been so many successful crossover stars between MMA and sports entertainment, and we think you could be bigger than all of them.
Thanks. I think so, too. So, what's the plan?
We want to get you acclimated to a WWE ring before the draft. So you're going to head down to the Performance Center. We've even lined up some training partners with MMA experience to make you feel comfortable. Who do you prefer?
I'd love to mix it up with Shinsuke Nakamura.
Excellent. Just be sure to lay low down there. We want your debut at the draft to be a huge surprise.
I'll do my best.
Oh, one more thing. Make sure you look good on draft night.
What are you getting at?
It's just that in the past, WWE superstars had to wear whatever we told them to for their non-ring attire. And as much as I miss those days, that's no longer how it works around here. It's a new era with fewer restrictions. So you can wear whatever you want.
So I can dress how I want to dress? I assumed that was the case, but thanks for confirming.
All right, we better wrap this up before any looky-loos start pulling out their phones. Safe travels, and we'll see you soon.
Hey, I've seen all your fights. Big fan. Hear you might be joining us in WWE soon.
Thanks. And I'm a fan too. Nice to meet you, Jimmy.
I know you got the fight game on lock, but WWE is different. You never know who you can trust or what's coming next.
That sounds a lot like MMA. I think I'll fit in okay.
So you are coming to WWE?
I didn't say that.
I feel you. Well, maybe I'll see you soon. Or not. Later.
What a huge night we have on Raw with the start of the WWE Draft.
Ah, and it just got even bigger. It's one of the hottest stars in MMA.
Are the rumors true? Will they be the #1 pick?
Thanks for taking the time to answer a couple questions before the draft. I know you just got here and must be getting pulled in 100 different directions, so I'll try to make this quick.
No problem. And it's Kathy, right? Good to meet you.
You too. You've been on top of the fight game for years in MMA. What personality traits led to your success?
I'll go with what I use on my dating app. I don't like to take things too seriously. I like a good reality TV show, scrolling endlessly through silly pet videos on my phone, and when I'm not busy with that, I enjoy bashing people's heads in. So, I guess you could say I'm a bit more comedic and fun.
Honestly, I was not expecting that. What can you say about the rumors that are swirling around tonight?
They're all true. Akam and Razar and I are starting a boy band.
I meant the rumors about you going #1 overall in the draft.
Oh, right. Well, it would mean a lot, but it's just an opportunity. You still need to win matches and championships, or none of this draft stuff matters.
Well, I know you're busy, so I'll let you go for now. Thanks again, and good luck with the draft.
Good to see you.
Hey, boss.
You feeling okay? I know it's tough. New surroundings, big expectations coming from a different sport. A lot of eyeballs on you tonight.
What's tonight?
The draft?
Oh, I was mainly here to work on some choreography with Akam and Razar. But I guess I could squeeze in some time for the draft.
Good one. I gotta get going, but you should be proud of everything you've accomplished to get here. You've earned it. See you out there in a bit.
It's time to kick off the WWE Draft.
Thank you. But tonight is not about me. It's about launching this company in a new and exciting direction. And that all starts with the announcement of the top overall pick. So let's not wait any longer. With the first pick in the WWE Draft, Raw is honored to select the future of WWE.
There they are, the #1 pick in the WWE Draft, and wow, it's a good one.
Talk about making a splash. Adam Pearce got himself a generational talent.
We heard all the rumors, but seeing this play out now really lives up to the hype.
Good luck topping this SmackDown.
Stand by, there's some kind of technical issue here.
Talk about ruining a moment.
What the heck?
Who was that?
Oh, where's security?
Can someone explain what just happened?
Okay, got it. The draft will continue after this break.
First of all, I'm sorry about what happened out there. We're working with the authorities to get to the bottom of it, but Hunter says it seems like it was just a random, unstable individual.
Is this how things are handled over here in WWE? At least in MMA, I knew when I was going to get hit. Maybe I would have been better off staying where I was.
I assure you that's not the case. You're in good hands with us.
So if it was a random person, what was with that stuff on the Tron?
I wouldn't assume the two things were connected. Could have been unrelated technical difficulties. Either way, I don't think it's anything to worry about. Better to focus on the positive and move on.
Pay no attention to the crazed masked attacker. Understood.
I'll set up a match for you next week on Raw, and it'll be against a local competitor you'll be sure to dominate. After that, no one will be talking about what happened tonight.
Hey, you all right? I'm fine. I know we didn't cross paths too much when you were in MMA, but it's good to see a friendly face here. Anyway, it's wrestling. On to the next thing, right?
Listen, I know management wants us to brush things like this under the rug, but I'm not sure it was a one-time event. Besides, how does some random person get access to the Tron?
That's what I said.
Look, if I were you, I'd keep your head on a swivel. I'm just speculating, but this could be the start of something bigger.
I agree. I'll be ready if and when something happens again.
That attack came out of nowhere. Are you okay?
Hey, Troy. I'm a lot more angry than I am hurt.
That's actually what I wanted to talk to you about. The perfect way to blow off a little steam.
You got any idea who was under that mask? Because that's who I'd like to get my hands on.
I do not. However, since I got promoted, which was definitely based on merit, not because Roman Reigns landed on me at WrestleMania and Triple H felt bad about my numerous injuries, I've been put in charge of booking the matches for our live events.
Congratulations?
You should be congratulating yourself, because I've got my eye on you to be the main attraction for our next big tour.
I appreciate it, Troy. But I'm focused on figuring out who jumped me, and then enacting some very disproportionate revenge.
That's exactly why you should compete in some live event matches. It's the perfect opportunity to sharpen your skills and max out your abilities. Trust me, you won't believe the kind of rewards you'll get with live events.
Fine, Troy. Next time you have a live event opportunity, hit me up.
You're the best. Thanks so much. You'll find me waiting for you when I'm ready to book the next bunch of shows.
Can't wait.
And here comes tonight's sacrificial lamb.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Louisville, Kentucky, weighing in at 260 pounds, Adrian Bach!
I'm not really fond of most local competitors, but this is more like it. What was this guy's MMA record, Saxton?
0-12 in professional fights and one draw that was overturned to a loss.
Of course. Why do these guys do this to themselves? Or to me, rather?
The #1 pick is ready to complete his journey from the cage to the ring.
And his opponent from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 276 pounds.
I know he hasn't even made it to the ring yet, but this guy already looks like he belongs. The swagger, the focus. I think we're witnessing the beginning of something very special.
Why don't you go take a cold shower, Saxton? All he's proven is that he's capable of walking down an aisle. He's going to have to do a lot more to prove he's worthy of all the hype.
Raw's #1 draft pick looks ready to unleash his fury on his opponent. It'll be interesting to see how quickly the superstar can transition from MMA to WWE.
Absolutely. In MMA, you're generally matching strikes and submissions, but here in WWE, you're dealing with a huge range of styles and personalities.
If anyone can make that transition, though, it's this guy. He was the #1 pick for a reason, and he's about to show us why. Boom, what impact! Oh, what a headbutt.
And again.
How many headbutts we gonna see?
Wow.
Drop kick hits the mark.
He's already feeling the effects. Getting him right into the corner. Enziguri!
Ooh, bullseye.
Adrian looking helpless to every attack.
Yeah, Buck's got to slow down this assault.
Up into a power slam. Snatched up from the canvas.
Into a spine buster. Oh, compressed in the corner.
Boom! Spin kick. Oh, roundhouse kick.
No signs of either combatant backing down. Boom.
It looks like we've got ourselves a brawl here.
Nothing pretty here, just good old-fashioned fisticuffs.
What impressive determination from both competitors, keeping at each other no matter what.
WWE Universe appreciating these athletes going all out.
Toe-to-toe, treating each other like heavy bags.
Rapid-fire shots. Neither superstar backing down.
Oh, one thunderous final blow.
Ooh, and he manages to reverse. That's gonna hurt.
And would you look at this
Double springboard moonsault. They might be able to put this one away right here. Kicks out. He still has life.
And you got to think he's just one final blow away from not kicking out next time.
And a senton for more punishment.
Oh, God.
We all know what he's thinking here. I don't think this is going to end well. All the way up.
Jackknife powerbomb.
Outlook is bad for Buck. What a resounding victory here tonight for the #1 pick.
I agree, Byron. That was pure domination.
The hell? Not this again.
It's the same attacker from the draft.
Where's security? Come on.
I guess he's taking matters into his own hands.
Good. I'm sick of this.
And this time, they're not getting away.
The masked assailant is regretting this now.
They might not be masked for much longer.
Is that Tony D'Angelo from NXT?
Not surprised with his track record.
We're going to go to commercial while we sort this out.
That's enough! Sit down and stay there.
What are we gonna do with him? We're going to get some answers. And we're going to get them right now.
You have no idea.
Normally I'd have a clever one-liner response. We'd maybe go back and forth a bit. It'd be a hoot. But it looks like I've got to be both good cop and bad cop. And bad cop says, start talking.
The new era has arrived.
I know you're known for these types of attacks, but why did you target me? Jealous that I was the #1 pick and you weren't even drafted?
It's not always about you. It's about us. Them. All of them.
How'd you mess with the Tron? Got someone from your family helping you out?
Make the right choices, and maybe you'll find out someday.
I think I've had about enough. We'll settle this when you face me in a match next week. Now get this attention-seeking Mafia wannabe out of here!
So you got the bad guy, huh?
Well, looks like it.
I know Triple H and everyone is telling you this is over now, but I still think there's more to come.
I think so too. I don't think D'Angelo would do this on his own. Whether it's his family or someone else behind the scenes, there's gotta be other people involved.
Exactly. And the entire roster should be on the lookout. I know I will be.
It's Raw's #1 draft pick hoping to shut down their attacker.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 276 pounds.
There is an extra degree of intensity from this superstar tonight. It looks like he's determined to put an end to Tony D'Angelo's attacks once and for all.
I'm sure he is, Saxton. This is a true grudge match. D'Angelo messed with the wrong guy here.
The mask is off, the gloves are off, and any moment we'll be off too.
It's time to cut the disrespect. The Don is in the building.
And his opponent, representing the family, from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 240 pounds, Tony D'Angelo.
Messing with Tony D can be a dangerous proposition.
Yeah, the Don is tough as nails with plenty of street smarts. Anyone in the ring tonight is going to learn a harsh lesson. You don't test the Don.
Yeah, a win here tonight proves that Tony D'Angelo is truly a made man.
We're certainly no strangers to surprise attacks and deceptive actions, but this match feels especially personal.
You're not wrong, Cole. I'm honestly impressed the #1 pick had the self-control to face Tony D'Angelo in the ring rather than roughing the jabroni up backstage.
D'Angelo ruined 2 big nights, and tonight his target is looking to ruin Tony D'Angelo.
Springboard moonsault! Wow! Consecutive high-risk maneuvers, and the pace of this match has certainly picked up.
He gets out of the way.
Vicious right forearm. Ripping and tearing at the face. That was showing great awareness of positioning, placing yourself between the ref and your opponent. Clothesline!
And saw what was coming there.
Boom!
Ah, that got turned around on D'Angelo.
Just caught flush. Slingshot forearm! Pinpoint precision, right on target.
Ah, foot
On the apron.
all the way to the outside.
Turns that in his favor.
Oh my gosh, what impact! Getting dangerously close to our announce table. I think it's time to clear out.
Yeah, this is a bad situation. And well-timed maneuver there. Scouted it and fired back with a punch straight to the face.
He's heading back to the ring.
He's heading to the top turnbuckle. Watch out! Ref continues to count. Real risk of things ending right now.
This can't be good. They just missed wildly.
Took the high risk, but unfortunately, no reward. And this is our cue to get out of Dodge fast.
You don't have to tell me twice.
Oh, my God!
Taste the bomb!
Table is shattered into pieces. He just has to stay down after that.
Oh, he's going to be picking splinters out for weeks.
Look at these debilitating forearm strikes.
Clubbing away with forearm after forearm. Look at these cross faces.
And would you look at this double springboard moonsault.
Where this might be the end here.
Well, this is unexpected, Byron.
Yeah, I'm guessing he wasn't fully in position.
Tony is completely out of sorts here.
Caught by the back of the elbow. Here's the pump handle. Suplex.
Launched.
Heading to the top turnbuckle now.
Oh, look at this. Measuring. He's about to unleash. Lift off. Completely missed the mark there.
And pulled in tight. Oh, caught him.
Kick right to the midsection as the arms tied up.
There's the swinging neck breaker.
Ripped all the way up into a spine buster.
What a counter by Tony.
Cinching in a waist lock, but right hands.
Big right hand.
Goal!
Wow, float over. Immediately into a sit-out powerbomb.
From the ground into a power slam.
Goes into the corner. Waistlock applied in the corner. Check out this power. Belly to belly, way overhead.
The power on display right now is ridiculous.
Oh, what a quick answer. And Tony didn't see that coming.
This is a very convincing display of power we are seeing in front of our eyes. Don't do it!
Lands in the drop zone.
Risking it all and able to connect like a homing missile. Boom!
And gets tossed back into the mat.
Seated on their opponent, trapping their arms
to the back of the neck. D'Angelo looking powerless to every attack.
Tony's on the wrong side of every exchange. And that might be the start of the momentum swing Tony needed.
Tony showing it's not a time for lying down. It's time for fighting back.
Range down an elbow retaliation.
Here we go again.
Slam! D'Angelo down, and he might be out.
The cover. This is more than a win. The #1 draft pick can now move on and focus on bigger goals.
Good riddance to Tony D'Angelo and whatever this was all about.
Now what?
Is that Charlie Dempsey?
What the hell is going on?
That's certainly Gigi Dolan.
Trick Williams from behind. What is happening?
And now Tony D'Angelo's recovered and joining the NXT champion. Clearly D'Angelo wasn't acting alone in all of this.
Yeah, I'm starting to see a common theme here, guys. We got to get some help out here.
This is a full-on invasion.
And the invaders are all from NXT.
We need help back there, right now.
Adam Pearce is trying to intervene.
Nikita Lyons with a chair.
And Pearce goes down too.
The NXT Unity Tag Champions have taken out CM Punk.
And Charlotte gets nailed too.
This is insane.
Please, somebody, anybody, do something.
We are under siege.
It's Bayley and Kevin Owens.
Finally.
You can't just come in here and do this without repercussions.
What the?
Bayley and KO opponents? Are you serious?
What are we witnessing?
If you couldn't tell, this is a mutiny. Current and former members of NXT have united under one cause. We will no longer stand by and be treated like third-class citizens.
Members of the board, do we have your attention?
We will not stop until NXT is the one and only brand left standing in WWE.
I'm just about speechless.
We've just witnessed pure anarchy.
It was a mutiny, Saxton. Bayley said it herself. Unbelievable.
Well, it's over for tonight at least.
Who really knows at this point?
I might be out for a bit after what they did to me. But the second I'm back, I need revenge on the NXT Unity Champions and every single person involved.
I'm with you.
Good. But don't forget I warned both of you that this would happen, and no one listened.
I was wrong. I know. But this isn't the time to point fingers.
Yeah, it's the time to start listening to me. No one around here can be trusted. No one. This could go all the way to the top. Who created NXT and would stand to benefit from all this? Yeah. Chew on that for a minute.
Look, I've already spoken to Nick Aldis, and we're gonna work together to fight back against this NXT mutiny. Raw and SmackDown are a united front. But we need a leader. I drafted you #1 for a reason. I know you can step up to lead the charge.
After what they did to me, I don't need convincing. But what are we getting ourselves into? You heard what Punk just said about Triple H.
As usual, Punk's way out of line with that comment. I've been working side by side with Triple H the past few weeks to figure out what's been going on. There's no way he has anything to do with this.
I don't know what to believe at this point. I do know Punk was right about being careful who we trust, though.
I know. It seems like Bayley and KO have convinced most of NXT to join them along with some other big names from our side. And we have to assume that any other NXT alumni from Raw and SmackDown might be one of them.
Then it sounds like we need to find someone from outside of WWE who could step in and join the fight against NXT.
You got someone in mind?
I do. I know just the person to turn the tide. They're from... They're from MMA.
Okay, but how does that prove they're not secretly working with NXT? How do you know we can trust them?
We grew up together. When you know someone for that long, there's a trust that's been built up for years.
All right, sold. After you get them on board, let's talk next steps. And don't wait too long. We need to move fast before this NXT mutiny strikes again.
Hey, it's been a minute.
I know. Thanks for coming here on short notice.
No problem, but are you sure you want me to help you with this? I know I've dabbled in wrestling before, but I've been focusing on MMA the past few years. Just seems kind of, I don't know, desperate.
Isn't fighting a rebellious mutiny exactly what lifelong best friends are for?
I thought they were more for exchanging birthday cards and the occasional random text. But maybe we could branch out.
Not to mention the fact Mutiny keeps adding top names, so I can't really trust many people in WWE right now.
So you're saying I was your only option? I see how it is.
Best and only option. So what do you think? Will you do it?
You know I'm ride or die with you. Let's do it.
Great. I've arranged for you to have a warm-up match here today before we tackle NXT together. I know you're used to knockout and submission rules in MMA, but today's pinfall only, to get used to wrestling again.
Go for the 3 count. Got it. I'm gonna go get changed.
Okay. And try to win. Because if you lose, I might have second thoughts about this. And then my next best option is this guy named Troy Simpkin, and at that point I might as well just let NXT take over.
Haven't changed a bit.
All right. Show Sammy why you're the only person on Earth I'd bring in here to watch my back. Use your jiu-jitsu. Get them on the mat. Keep your guard up. Stay focused. Don't let them get in your head. Stay strong. Use your footwork, just like in the cage. great. Keep pushing. Nice. Now follow it up with a power move. Don't be afraid to use the ropes.
One, two.
Finish strong. Show them what you're made of. I knew I made the right choice bringing you in.
One.
Stay aggressive, but don't get careless.
One, two. That's three.
So, this is how #1 draft picks live, huh? Nice.
The tour bus is nice, but more importantly, it's private. We need this space to talk strategy, since who knows who might be listening backstage and feeding information to NXT.
Good point. What about the GMs, though? Can we at least trust them? Adam Pearce was messaging me the other day.
Yeah, Pierce and Aldis are vetted, and they've given us full authority to counter the NXT mutiny movement. CM Punk will be helping us too once he's healthy, but for now, it's just us, so we need to figure out our first move.
Whenever I was in a tough situation like this fighting in MMA, I learned the best path forward is to focus on doing what I do best, which, in my case, is being... comedic and fun.
Well, since you just basically dropped everything to come in here and help me, it's only fair you take the lead on this. What do you think we should do?
I've only been here for 5 minutes, but I'm already sick of Mutiny bragging about their precious intergender NXT Unity Tag Championships. Well, what if we came up with our own, not at all similar versions? That would really cause a mutiny.
It's like we share the same brain. I'll put in a call to my props and gags guy right away.
Two of the key players in the recent NXT Mutiny attack were the Unity Tag Team Champions. The Raw and SmackDown side has countered not with an attack, but instead by creating brand new Tag Team Championships of their own. Please welcome the brand new Unified Tag Team Champions, the #1 draft pick, and their partner who's making their WWE debut.
Thanks, Kathy. You might recognize my new partner from her time in MMA, but now she's here to help me take down this NXT mutiny. And what better way to do that than with these fancy new championships?
That's right. The GMs thought we were the perfect pair to hold these new Unify titles.
I gotta say, this sounds and looks very similar to the NXT Unity titles.
Not at all. Our titles have red accents, while theirs have silver.
Our titles are open to intergender competition from any brand, not just NXT.
And finally, our titles have never been lost in a match.
Okay, but isn't that just because they're brand new? I'm still not seeing how these titles are any different.
Zip it, Kathy. We'll show you and the entire WWE universe just how special and unique our Unified Championships are when we defend them later tonight on Raw.
Okay, can't wait.
It's a WWE debut, tag team debut, in the debut of the Unify Championships.
I guess if you're going to introduce yourself to the WWE Universe, you might as well do it as a champion. Talk about participation trophies.
Oh, come on, Saxton. They're trolling. What better way to get under Mutiny's skin than by knocking off their precious Unity titles? The LWO looking to turn up the heat tonight.
They're already feeling it. Already feeling the energy of the crowd.
There's a lot of pride that comes with being a member of the LWO. Each and every one of these members are mighty proud of what they're a part of.
And that pride translates into their top-level performance in the ring.
The following contest is a intergender tag team match and is for the NXT Unified Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers, Cruz del Toro and Zelina Vega, the LWO. And their opponents, and Sandra.
No joking around here. The Unified Tag titles are serious business tonight.
Well, technically, this is a championship match. The arena doesn't have the usual electricity.
Well, because it's not really a title match, Michael. You can't expect people to get excited about championships these two just made up.
Well, every championship once was something that someone just made up, Saxton. And if you're still looking for something to get excited about, we have the debut of a new WWE superstar. Look at these stomps. The champion imposing their will with total disregard. What a slam! Ripped all the way up.
Into a spine buster. Impressive.
Cruz is facing a beatdown.
Cruz has got to get his wits about him.
One step ahead there.
Cruz is going to look to press on the advantage.
Yeah, he had enough and fought back.
Ooh.
Oh, and he answers back on Cruz.
Ooh. Clubbing straight to the back.
Uh-oh, this is just vicious.
No, that'll break his arm.
Vicious.
Into a spine buster. Impressive. Up and down. What a vicious choke bomb.
A big body block and then followed immediately by a big elbow.
A knee drop delivered.
So precise.
Cruz is facing a beatdown.
Cruz has got to get his wits about him.
Lots of damage done to the challenger now.
After that, maybe it's time to tag out for a second.
Oh, my goodness.
To strike it at will. That was a furious assault from the champion. Each blow coming in harder than the last.
Getting tagged in.
Tilt-the-wall DDT. Ooh.
Oh, man.
No. You gotta win at any cost.
From behind. Into the German.
And he tosses it back in now.
Ooh, stump to the back and make it twice. Ouch. Del Toro out of harm's way.
Power drop kick. Running knee lift.
Uh-oh, bad situation here. Looking to lock it in. It's in. This could be over soon.
This is how you punish your opponent.
Double stomp.
And the challenger's really not looking so hot now.
Yeah, this is troubling. Can only hold on for so long now.
One counter met by another.
Tilt-the-wall DDT.
Sharp punch. Look at this, going right after the left arm. Gotta hurt.
The challenger focused on wearing down the champ's arm.
The champion's getting overwhelmed by precision tag team wrestling.
Man alone for the title. New champ. Teammate intervenes just in time.
And all that's left is one thing, one finishing touch.
And it's reversed.
Got a hold of the arm, just wrenching. Oh, man.
Arm raker takes him down.
They've got their opponent's arm, dropping the knee for more punishment.
Able to slip out of that one. And get sent right into the corner.
Pulled back into the ring. Challenger might need to regroup after getting knocked around like that.
There's a tag. What are we going to see here?
Double team effort. Double shoulder block.
Teamwork could be exactly what makes the dream work in this title match. Robbing their opponent by the skull and slamming him down.
And I could assure you that wasn't part of Zelina's usual cold and calculating strategy.
Good night.
From the ground,
Up into a power slam.
Oh, man. Cruz is facing a beatdown.
Cruz has got to get his wits about it.
Strong kick out from the resilient champion. Kicks out before one. He kicks out with force.
I'm having a hard time believing that one.
Misses the target.
Oh, no. Eyes on the target.
Set up for a second time.
By the throat and driven down. Chance to retain here. The champ might have put this one to bed. Hands up with an enziguri. Crashing to the floor. Got the cover. Looking to hang on to the title.
She kicks out with force.
Good Lord. Scarily close to 3.
She gets taken into the corner. Needs to get out.
Double shoulder block. Queen Zelina is in a distressing spot.
Heavy work being done to Zelina right now. These two showing how well they know each other.
Standing drop kick.
Great ups.
Oh, straight forearm. Not so fast. Hurricane Rana.
Good grief. She's able to evade. Never saw it coming.
Jumping stop to the gut. The challenger's looking down and out there.
I have no idea how she's still standing.
Knife edge chop echoing through the arena.
Setting her up here.
Oh, this is not going to be pretty. High-risk maneuver here. Grabbing their opponent, taking them up to the top rope. Oh, what a Hurricane Rana and what impact.
Up on their shoulders. It's a long way down from here. Into a hot Nelson driver, my goodness. Will the champ make that pay off?
And she makes the tag.
Uh-oh, full-headed steam.
And there is the ultimate splash. 2.
Got him. And the tag titles stay put.
Here are your winners, and still the Unified Tag Team Champions, and Sandra.
The long history this new duo shares was evident here tonight as the Unified Champs looked like a well-oiled machine and successfully defended their titles.
Sure, Michael, but they will likely have an even tougher time defending these ridiculous titles in the court of public opinion.
I see what you're doing here with these unified championships. Funny.
Thanks. I don't think you've been introduced to the newest team member in our fight against Mutiny. We've known each other since we were kids.
I know all about you. Welcome to WWE. But I do have to remind both of you, I've decided to remain neutral in this whole issue with NXT. I'm too close to it. So this isn't our fight. And besides, when it comes to competition, it's not just a catchphrase. It really is what's best for business.
Is it, though? Like you said, you're too close to this. Might be clouding your judgment.
I know you're new here, so I'll let that slide.
Bottom line, we're going to do everything we can to stop Mutiny.
And if that happens, great. But if Mutiny comes out on top, then we'll pivot in that direction. It's what we do in WWE. We're constantly reacting and evolving. It's how we succeed. So like I said, good luck. But I can't support one side or the other until this is all over.
Your plan seems to be working. Mutiny is definitely annoyed.
Yep, told you it would get their attention. Now we just need to take things further to give Mutiny and their Unity champions something else to complain about.
What'd you have in mind?
Cosplay. It always comes down to cosplay.
Yes! Finally! I'll send you my measurements ASAP!
It's one half of the Unified Champs, who's looking like a king tonight.
First they come up with knockoff titles. Now he's rolling in as a knockoff Lexus King. I love it.
He does seem determined to get under Mutiny's skin. Let's hope he hasn't forgotten he's still heading into a match.
The Unified Champs are channeling the Unity Champs in a match that should be unique. And we're all set for some hijinks and hard hits. And the other half of the Unified Champions doing her best JC Jane impression.
After seeing her partner, I'm sure nobody was surprised to see the gear she decided to wear out here tonight. But you have to admit, she's really pulling it off.
Are you saying you've got a toxic attraction to our Unified Champion?
I'm not going that far, but well played.
I knew it. Hopefully the Unified Champs haven't overlooked their opponents here tonight. Otherwise, they're in trouble.
We know she has a plan. Now she has to execute. Gentlemen, it's time for war.
The War Raiders have gotten back to their roots and are more savage now than ever. Wherever the Raiders go, you will see the carnage of war.
Completely focused on waging war.
The War Raiders now embracing their truest form.
Looking to dominate once again.
The following contest is a intergender tag team match and is for the NXT Unified Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers, Eric and Valhalla, the War Raiders. And their opponents, and Sandra.
No joking around here. The Unified Tag titles are serious business tonight.
All this fun cosplay can't distract the so-called Unified Champs from the fact that they are facing off against Valhalla and Eric tonight.
Definitely, Michael. It would be a real shame if they lost their focus and their titles.
Didn't you find these Unified titles silly, Saxton?
They're growing on me, Corey.
And a message sent there letting the champion know the kid gloves are off. With the lariat.
No.
Oh, just throwing their body.
Throwing all caution to the wind and flying around like a bat out of hell.
Uh-oh. Had the foresight to get out of that one.
Stomping down. Oh, and fights back.
Each counter leaving these competitors at a stalemate. A chain of reversals here, every motion getting cut off. He's going to make some moves here or suffer the countout.
Lifted and completely helpless here.
Well-placed elbows, looking to escape. Vicious right forearm.
Sent into the corner.
Waistlock applied in the corner. Check out this power. Belly to belly, way overhead.
Talking some trash to their opponent.
Breaking their face.
The challenger unable to stay out of harm's way. Eric fires back.
Hooked up. Now look at the power. Side slam.
Eric going up.
From the top.
Oh, strong impact.
Tag made. Fresh partner in.
Right. The champ is pinned. We might have a new champion here. The champ avoiding a 1 count.
Not even close to down and out at this point.
Leaning her into the corner now.
What a collision!
Oh, man.
Enziguri.
Right on the mark. Body blocking.
An elbow drop.
Uh-oh, full-headed. Uh-oh. Oh, he lands right on the knees. That can change everything.
Power from the suplex. Point of the elbow, nailed it. Belly. Valhalla in a state of distress.
Valhalla's having trouble assessing the situation.
Oh, to the body. Valhalla got met with some ruthlessness that time. Oh, blade buster. Perfect execution by the champion. Has the challenger's head wrapped.
And the forearm smash.
Pinning down their opponent's arm.
Driving a knee into the arm.
Got their opponent set up.
Drop kick to the back. Oh, God, that hurt. Grabbing the arms and just rapid stomps.
Just a barrage of stomps. Foot was in overdrive there, and the challenger is rocked.
Sent right into the corner. And an elbow. Valhalla in a state of distress.
Valhalla's having trouble assessing the situation.
To the skies. Wow, 450. Stopping their opponent.
Following forearm smash. I like my crush. Inverted.
Valhalla was waiting on that.
Looking a little dazed here.
And she just avoided some serious damage.
Long blow. Shoulder right to the midsection.
She tags her partner in.
Running knee. That can make an opening for her.
Up on their shoulders. It's a long way down from here. Half Nelson driver. That's got to be it. Consider the championship retained.
Tag.
He connects with a counter. Spine buster.
He got it. Tag me.
It's a good. Right on the mark. The challenger's hopes are fading.
Yeah, she is really looking out of sorts here.
Lariat.
Good Lord.
That was nasty.
Stalking here. Could be a prelude to something big.
Uh-oh, we know what's next.
Choke slam. Perfect execution by the champion.
The cover. Oh, he makes the biggest save of the night.
Look at this. Uh-oh, this is just vicious. Vicious arm stomp.
Oh, what a response.
Knee strike. Oh.
Robbing their opponent by the skull and slamming him down.
Nice takedown, stacked for the pin.
And a kick out right away.
Wow.
Right across the larynx. Getting her set up for something in the corner.
Oh, huge splash.
Ow! And Eric with the counter.
God, ugly but effective counter. Foot to the face.
And there is the ultimate splash.
Dazed and confused, and things are only about to get worse.
Barreling spear.
And there it is. The title's not going anywhere tonight.
And the champs stay the champs. What a title defense.
Here are your winners, and still the Unified Tag Team Champions, and Sandra.
These two dressed up and beat down their opponents, while perhaps sending a strong message to the Unity champs and Mutiny.
Yeah, you've got to think this match was more about pushing Mutiny's buttons than it was about defending.
Hey, sorry I haven't checked in sooner. I've been tied up with all this mutiny stuff. How's it going here so far?
I'd say pretty good, since we just got ourselves a match for the Unity Tag Team Championships.
I saw that. I'll admit I had no idea what you were thinking at first, but it does appear to be working. Still, I'm nervous about you competing in NXT. If I had to guess, there will be some outside interference.
So, what do you propose we do to counter that? Hire a team of security guards to surround the ring? Nah, they could secretly be working with Mutiny. Oh, what if they were apes? Apes are strong and tough and loyal. Security apes? Is that a thing? Ugh, nah, we wouldn't have time to train them before the match.
I was going to suggest I'd be there to watch your backs.
You're no security ape, but at least you're trained. That'll work.
Here to defend the titles they've held since they made them up. The Unified Champions.
The following contest is a intergender tag team match and is for the NXT Unity Tag Team and the NXT Unified Tag Team Championships. Introducing the champions, Sandra and...
Despite logic, sanity, and common sense, the Unified Champions do appear to be taking this match seriously.
When they started with these titles, I assumed they were trolling. But these two do seem genuinely focused on taking care of business here tonight.
One way or another, the Unity titles will change hands tonight. The Unity Unification match is about to be unleashed.
And introducing the champions, the team of JC Jane and Lexis King.
Guys, I cannot overstate the importance of this match here tonight.
Of course not, Michael. Anytime the tag titles are on the line, the match takes on a whole new level of importance.
There you see what's at stake. The NXT Unity Tag Team titles.
Grab your popcorn and try not to blink. The Unify and Unity championships both up for grabs in one match. That has literally never happened with these titles before.
Remember to breathe, Saxton. You're almost as ridiculous as these look-alike belts. Clearly the Unify champs annoyed Mutiny enough to make this match happen.
No matter the reason, this Unity-Unify unification match will undoubtedly be remembered by some in some way for some time.
Narrowly escaping there.
Being set up in the corner for something.
An unyielding showing of authority, no two ways about it.
Followed immediately by a big elbow. Big strike across the back.
Oh, what a clubbing blow.
He looks like he's about to put his opponent in their place.
A striking blow.
Oh, man.
Right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow.
Slowly rising, looking like a very easy target here.
Check out the springboard.
Whoa! Springboard! Clothesline!
Spine buster.
Uh-oh, this is just vicious.
No, that'll break his arm.
Vicious. Into a spine buster.
No!
And he has an answer for King.
Uh-oh.
Dueling reversals. Kick to the midsection. Looking for the straitjacket.
Into the backstabber.
Wow, float over. Immediately into a sit-out powerbomb. Half and half suplex. Lights out. Kick right to the midsection as the arms tied up into a swinging neck breaker.
Placed him in the corner here. Draped into the deadly Tree of Woe position.
Oh, man, he's in trouble. Ascending the pole.
He's in the Tree of Woe.
Don't do it!
Mushroom stomp! Kick right to the midsection as the arms tied up into a swinging neck breaker. No.
Barrel tope, what? Soaring out of the ring, looking to do as much damage as possible.
Whip back into the ring.
Made it for the tag. Locking up here. Oh, poke to the eyes.
That seems to have really gotten him. He could have an eye injury.
Nonetheless, the match continues.
JC eats a clothesline.
But Lexus King with the belt shot.
And the referee never saw it.
The champions are going to retain.
Wait, foot on the ropes.
It's SmackDown GM Nick Aldis. They were ready for this.
Credit to the Unified Champions for being prepared.
Hold on. Spear on JC Jane.
Looks like his eye's okay.
Or at least okay enough.
Setting up for some kind of double team move.
And down onto JC Jane with the cover.
1, 2,
That'll do it. We officially have new Unity Tag Team Champions.
We just witnessed amazing teamwork from these two, and it paid off with not only a title win, but a major victory in the war against Mutiny.
And don't forget the assist from Nick Aldis.
Mutiny shocked the world with their invasion a couple weeks ago, but now taking their Unity tag titles that they held in such high regard is a shot across NXT's bow.
I have a feeling this is only the beginning between these two sides.
Welcome back, Punk.
Looks like I missed out on all the fun. That was impressive how you goaded them into defending their Unity titles, and then walked away with them too. Well done.
Thanks. Nick Aldis came through when it mattered. It was a team effort.
I have to admit, I'm a little jealous. You got your hands on the Unity champions after what they did to me. But I'll get my shot sooner than later.
I know you will. Which leads us to our next move. We've spoken to the GMs, and we think the best strategy is to divide and conquer between Raw and SmackDown.
At least Aldis and Pierce have our backs, unlike old Triple H. Convenient how he continues to sit on the sidelines, isn't it?
Yeah, it is convenient. I can't believe he's still staying neutral. Makes you wonder if there's something else going on there.
In any event, if we split up, we'll have coverage on both brands to fight off any mutiny attacks. I'll be headed to SmackDown.
And I'll be focusing on Raw. What about you, Punk?
I think it makes sense for me to float between both brands to help keep an eye on things. There's a lot of top names jumping ship, and I'd like to use my influence to put an end to that.
Sounds like a solid plan. Which brand should we focus on first?
Hey, it's good to see you. Have you got a minute?
For you or for that taco bar? Because a certain #1 draft pick is about to go to town on a chimichanga.
Please tell me you're joking. I hate to admit it, but Punk was right. Mutiny is becoming a huge problem. And as silly as those unified tag titles were, they did seem to get under their skin.
The unified tag titles? Silly? Oh, I'm glad my partner is over on SmackDown so she doesn't have to hear this. Now, while I've got you, I want to pitch you a brand new, completely original idea. The Unison Tag Team titles. Huh?
No.
Relax. Mutiny? They're a joke. They shouldn't be wearing those silly shirts. They should be wearing clown noses.
A joke? They have some heavy hitters over there, like most of the Judgment Day for starters. Damian Priest, Finn Balor, JD McDonough. Dominic Mysterio's still on the fence, but Priest is pushing hard for him to join.
Damian Priest is a clown.
You want to go tell him that?
Yeah, maybe. I mean, treating them like the threat they think they are is the wrong move. Show everyone they're just clowns in a one wrestling ring circus. That's how we break them.
So, are you saying you want a match with Priest? Because I'm sure he'd be willing to show up for a fight.
Eventually, but not yet. Let's make J.D. McDonough look like a clown first. That shouldn't be hard.
I'll set it up.
Oh, one more thing. Who controls the music and trons around here?
It's J.D. McDonough, but with some new music.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, representing the Judgment Day. From Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 180 pounds, J.D. McDonough.
Look at JD trying to play this cool. He's attempting to strut his way to the ring, but it sounds like he should be heading to a three-ring circus.
Good one, Saxton. Whoever pulled this one off's earning some major points in my book. But we'll see if this throws McDonough off his game or lights a fire under him.
And now a man who's no stranger to bending the rules for a laugh.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 276 pounds, one half of the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions.
You can almost make out a slight smirk as he makes his way down the ramp. If he's behind JD's musical mishap, he's certainly enjoying the moment.
And why wouldn't he, Corey? These are classic mind games. And if he's the one behind them, he should enjoy this. At least until the match starts. Despite the unexpected soundtrack to start things off, it's time for these superstars to tune out the distractions and focus on the battle at hand.
We'll see if these two can shift gears from the pre-match antics to the real action here in the ring.
Laughing last and laughing loudest are two very different things.
Shades of the USSR with the hammer and sickle. Clubbing away with forearm after forearm. Look at these cross faces.
Slips away just in time. Oh, missed connection.
This is just brute power.
German! Just pure dominance.
From the ground into a power slam. He's looking a little battered now.
Ripped all the way up into a spine buster. Over and over again, getting beaten down with force.
McDonough wasting no motion on the counter. Oh, my God.
Look at this. Incredible.
Into a German suplex.
That is the kind of move that leaves our jaws on the floor. Unbelievable.
Ah, blow to the breadbasket.
Takes their breath out. Effective counter. These two are finding an answer for everything.
Stops that offense from connecting.
Getting set up in the corner now. Big splash in the corner.
Big strike across the back.
Uh-oh, this is just vicious.
No, oh, that'll break his arm.
Vicious.
It seems like this match is becoming something of an uphill battle for him.
Yeah, but you know this one is still up in the air.
Wicked German suplexes. Target square on McDonough. Trouble's coming.
Barely spear. Is that all she wrote for McDonough?
2. And that's all she wrote.
Here is your winner.
This prankster has turned fun and games into a winning strategy.
He played the Joker and ended up taking the whole pot. JD just couldn't juggle his way out of this jester's jest.
Should I congratulate you on the win last week, or help you get started with your witness protection application? I hope your little joke was worth it.
It was totally worth it. Did you see JD's face? I mean, he didn't react at all, but you know he was seething.
Yeah, and you're going to be seeing it again, along with a lot more mutiny faces, since according to my sources, they're going to invade Raw tonight. And you're going to be in the ring with Dominic Mysterio, who very well may have already joined them.
Did someone say send in the clowns?
No, this isn't a joke. I've spoken to Triple H, who claims his hands are tied, so I've ordered all non-essential personnel to clear out. But let me put this in words you might actually understand. It's you they're after. Either you tame the circus, or your beatdown becomes the main event.
Those are hardly the only two options, Pierce. Don't you like Christmas movies? When someone is breaking into your house, you set some booby traps.
Booby traps?
All I need is a spool of tripwire, 4 sturdy ladders, a gallon of industrial-strength superglue, 6 tubes of silicone grease, and 1 set of electrified ring ropes.
And it sounds like I'm gonna need a new job. I'll try to find you all that stuff, and a coffin too. You're gonna need it.
Here's the ever-smiling Joker, unfazed even with rumors of a mutiny invasion swirling tonight.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 276 pounds, one half of the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions.
It's almost unnerving how calm he looks, especially with the looming threat of mutiny tonight.
Well, Saxton, when you see life as one big joke, nothing seems too serious. Not even an impending invasion. For him, it's just part of the show. Alert the authorities. Dirty Dom is on the premises.
I thought snitches get stitches, Corey.
I'm not ratting on Dom. I'm telling the lawmen to watch their backs.
And his opponent, representing the Judgment Day, from San Diego, California, weighing in at 200 pounds, Dirty Dominic Mysterio.
The toughest young superstar in all of WWE and in Cell Block 6.
Well, Dom has had big shoes to fill, and he has certainly done all that he can, for better or worse, to make a name for himself in this industry.
Dominic Mysterio is a true workhorse in WWE. The first man to ever main event Raw, SmackDown, and NXT in the same week.
Could stand to focus more on his in-ring and less on his love life and personal issues.
Dom's an excellent multitasker. He can juggle it all. That should be celebrated.
As this match gets underway, we'll try to ignore the shadow hanging over tonight's event. The tension over a possible mutiny invasion is palpable.
You know, Michael, on nights like this, I really wish they considered me non-essential so I could be watching from the safety of my home. With mutiny, you never know what's going to unfold.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, Saxton, in my book, you're completely non-essential. Look at these stomps.
Each of those boots seem to get heavier with each blow.
Dominic gets the better there.
Both competitors showing they've studied the other's playbooks to the teeth.
Boom! Hammer and sickle! Counter! Saw it coming.
A masterful display of defense from both wrestlers. Hooked up.
Great power. Inverted suplex.
And now placed in the corner.
So much speed and precision.
And Dominic is failing to offer any resistance here.
Yeah, Dominic needs to find an opening fast.
Showing off the quickness, that'll turn things around in a hurry.
Ooh, elbow strike.
Boom! Good defense from him.
How many headbutts we gonna see?
Taking this fight back into the ring.
As the arm wringer, their opponent but gets countered with a right hand.
In control here with a swinging neck breaker. Textbook. Returning back to the ring.
He averts the offense. Oh!
To the midsection.
I think I know what's next.
Batista bomb! We're just now getting word that there's a developing situation backstage.
This could be the NXT Mutiny invasion we were warned about.
Hey, pay attention! Fallon, Henley, and J.D. McDonough are here.
What are these invaders up to?
They're trying to get in that door.
His hand is stuck.
I think there's glue on the door handle.
Fallon Henley's seen enough.
That did not go as planned.
Everything in the ring has come to a complete standstill.
Everyone wants to see if these invaders give up or if they're thirsty for more.
Josh Briggs and Wolfgang are here.
Taken out by some kind of tripwire.
That'll hurt.
And down comes a barrage of ladders.
McDonough and Henley seem to have gotten out from under one door and through another.
And I think they've realized just who set all these traps.
Fallon takes a huge spill.
Those stairs have been greased. McDonough isn't going to make that mistake. He's avoiding the steps.
Is that top rope electrified?
A shocking turn of events.
Dominic wants no part of this and is heading for the exits.
Can you blame him? Look at what his opponent's done to these mutiny clowns.
It's a count-out victory, but this invasion was a comedy of errors.
In comedy and battle, timing is everything. And tonight, the timing was impeccably disastrous.
I didn't think it was possible to tick off Mutiny more than you already had. So, congrats? Your plan backfired.
Backfired? Mutiny's fuming at me, but word is they're upset with their leaders too. Bailey and KO are walking the tightrope with all those seething clowns they sent down here to become our punchlines. It was the most embarrassing show on earth!
Well, Damian Priest isn't laughing. He wants a match, and he's not going to let some greased stairs get in the way of beating you senseless.
Then let's crank it up and make it a no DQ spectacular, shall we? I've got a trunk full of special weapons, my own arsenal of tricks. Let's pull back the curtain and reveal Mutiny for the bumbling clowns they are.
Hopefully you've got something better than a little flower that squirts water.
Come one, come all, and get ready for a performance you'll never forget.